Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands True School Sports subscribers. Now, shout out to all my brethren in Cali. Where's my brethren in Cali? Speaking of California, let's talk about a fighter from California, Fresno to be exact. Shout out to Fresno. Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez, fresh off of his win against Amir Imam. He's a WBC 140-pound champion. He's looking to, just make a stamp in this boxing game, looking to move in the next stage of his career. For those of you who don't know, too, because I didn't do a video on it, Jose Ramirez's next fight is already scheduled for July 7th. He'll be fighting Danny O'Connor. Many of us may remember Danny O'Connor as a fighter. I remember the only reason I remember Danny O'Connor is because he was a domestic. Or I think I don't remember if he was English or Irish, but I know he's from somewhere in Europe. And he was supposed to fight Paulie Malignaggi a couple years ago, and then he pulled out the fight, and Paulie had to fight someone else. So that's what I remember about Danny O'Connor. But that's who Jose Ramirez is fighting 3 days after the 4th of July. I believe he'll be fighting in the minor league ballpark in Fresno, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I just know he's going to be fighting in Fresno. It'll be on ESPN. Expected to be a showcase fight. But the main news of this video right here on True School Sports, your boy BT out here flexing, cash cow the YTBC. Jose Ramirez has announced that he has split from trainer Freddie Roach. So, Freddie the joke coach Roach, just joking. Freddie Roach is no longer working with Jose Ramirez. He has now announced that he will be working with Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia, obviously a well-known trainer, one of the best in the game. Fellow Mexican, fellow Mexicans, so maybe culture-wise, they'll be able to gel a little bit more. But Jose stated that the reason that he split from Freddie was because of the fact that, with Jose being a world champion now and really just needing attention, he felt that he wasn't a priority of Freddie Roach's, which is kind of interesting because, you got to think of it like, who the hell is Freddie Roach's priority? Because, Manny ain't working with him. Cotto's retired. So I just find that odd that he wouldn't, if what Jose is saying is true, that Freddie wouldn't want to focus on a A-level talent like a Jose Ramirez, a guy that obviously has a lot of potential to be a massive star in the sport and make himself and Freddie a lot of money. Just bit of a head scratch if what he's saying is true. Maybe it's not. You just never know sometimes. But let me read the quotes. Here's what Jose said in regards to, here's what Rick Mirigan said. This Jose's manager. Jose's manager said the following about Jose and the Freddie split. He said, I quote, "Being a world champion, now he has a new set of needs, and to meet those needs, this was a necessity. We're grateful to Freddie and Marvin," and he's referring to Marvin Zamudio, but Marvin, "they will always be a part of Jose, but getting Jose situated for the next chapter of his career from a new standpoint was a priority, or from a needs standpoint was a priority. Jose is Robert's number one priority. Jose has his time at the gym as a priority. Robert was able to meet the needs Jose has now," end quote. So it seems like it's a pretty mutual split. It seems like there's no, from what we're hearing here, it seems like there isn't, it's not nasty or anything like that. So if that's the case, then good. I'm glad they were able to split perfectly. In terms of what it means for Jose as a fighter, Robert is a very good trainer. Robert was a guy that, if we can go back in time, when he got Marcos Maidana was a very, very rough in terms of his skill set. But Robert was able to refine Marcos' style, and he still fought in that aggressive nature, but it was a bit more calculated. It was a bit more fluid. It was a bit more just like refined. That's the best word I can use. So, and we saw Marcos Maidana went on to become a world champion in his career and win some big fights and get some massive paydays. And you see him now; he's massive. He looks like the Hamburglar because he has no problems eating good these days. But he has Robert Garcia to thank for that. And Marber's obviously done great work with many other fighters as well. So I think this could actually be really good for Jose Ramirez's career. He's already a talented fighter. He already has great, really good skills. Tremendous inside fighter. So I'm looking really forward to seeing how it all pans out for him. I'll be looking forward to his next fight on July 7th against Danny O'Connor. I fully expect him to win. But we do know this is boxing. Anything can happen. But I fully expect him to win that fight and look good while doing it. And I was really impressed with how he handled my boy Amir Imam. I picked against Jose, and Jose could be a potential Pacquiao opponent. So I don't know, but he's with Top Rank, so you never know what could happen. Maybe a Lomachenko rematch is in the cards because they did fight each other in the amateurs. I know he might want to fight him again. So yeah, he's not with Freddie no more. He's moved on, and we'll see what happens with Robert Garcia. But let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think? Do you think a switch from Freddie to Robert would be good for Jose? Leave your comments down below. Take the time to subscribe. Like I say in every single video, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just giving dang it. So until next time, take care, guys.